Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Wpns, and recently I've been hearing a lot of debate and concerns dealing with the Halo MCC and the lack of support from 343 Industries. As you may have already noticed, it has been around 2 months since 343 released our last title update for the Master Chief Collection. Although it works fine for some, many can and will agree that the MCC is still not perfect. In fact, it is far from perfect, and I'm starting to believe that 343 are abandoning the game in general. You might be thinking, wait a second, Weapons, how are 343 abandoning the MCC if they just released Action Sack and they are currently supporting Halo Championship Series? Now, although that is true, those 2 points are certainly not enough, especially considering that they do nothing to fix the well-being of the game. What is really disappointing to Halo fans at the moment regarding the MCC is that 343 are dead silent on the situation of the game, and they always have been. This is nothing new. Even at the beginning of the game's launch, 343 would provide vague community bulletins discussing the state of the MCC as if nothing was wrong. It's as if 343 disliked the idea of communicating with their community, ironically, about the state of the Halo Master Chief Collection. Are 343 even aware that many Halo fans, are upset about the state of the MCC? Are they even aware that their incompetence and lack of communication has severed the Halo MCC population entirely? Who knows at this point? Even the 2 most recent Halo bulletins speak only about playlist updates, rather than updates that would actually improve the well-being of the game. For example, July 17th's Halo Community Update goes on to say, the playlist team is currently putting the finishing touches on the Action Stack playlist, which will be the next featured MCC playlist. Additionally, we're looking to make some tweaks and changes to voting options across additional playlists based on feedback you've shared. We'll talk details as we get closer to release. Notice how they failed to mention anything involving the bugs or much needed features in the MCC. I believe 343 should be more honest with the millions upon millions of paying customers and fans that they have let down over the past couple of years. The MCC is still plagued with many bugs and lacks many features as it stands, but 343 refuse to acknowledge it. Don't believe me? Let's read some bugs and needed features that have not been updated in the MCC. Lack of dedicated servers. Some Halo MCC games end at random, for no apparent reason. Matchmaking games can be ended by certain players, presumably the host. Lack of post-game lobbies. No shell booting in Halo CE. When the host quits a matchmaking game, everyone else in the game receives a loss. Reports of ranks resetting. Halo CE bullet magnetism and hit registration issues. Halo 2 classic hit registration issues at long distance. Halo 3 hit detection issues still prevalent. Betrayals and quitting still rampant. Users playing on split screen load in way later than other players. Reports of players not able to find games, period. Campaign missions freezing in co-op. Horrible spawning at the beginning of certain matches. Keep in mind that these are only a fraction of the bugs that are running rampant in the Halo Master Chief Collection. One thing that I cannot absolutely stand is the quitting and betrayals system. Oh, you see an enemy in front of you with a sniper rifle and you load as many BR clips as you can before he can 2-shot kill you, but he misses every shot and hides in cover, so you throw a grenade to finish the kill and you receive your reward, the sniper rifle that he possessed. After winning the battle, you feel a sense of accomplishment, especially by obtaining the enemy's sniper rifle, but suddenly you are meleeed from behind by a bitchmate teammate who is jealous of you and wants a sniper rifle for his own use, and he knows that he can get away with it because the quit and betrayal system are an absolute joke. Or, how about you and your 3 other friends are matched in a ranked game and the score is 45-45. Everyone is calling out and taking position to grab the rocket launcher that is about to spawn on the pit stop, but suddenly the roster pops up and the announcer announces a tie out of nowhere, leaving everyone in the game puzzled, wondering, why did this just end for no apparent reason? How about a scenario where you and a best buddy are looking for a match in team doubles, but constantly play Halo 2 Classic because the opposite team picks it, and the voting system is complete garbage and unfair because it solves ties by picking the leftmost map or game type? Many of these types of problems persist and make the MCC only less enjoyable than it should be, especially for trying to play with your friends. Many Halo fans are left wondering why 343 won't speak up about their mess of a game. One popular theory is that 343 want us to forget about the utter MCC fiasco entirely. You know, the sweep it under the rug so they buy Halo 5 type of idea, which makes sense because their whole focus seems to be on Halo 5 anyway. But I've also theorized the idea that maybe 343 do not update their game because each update causes more bugs. If you noticed, every past update for the MCC has added a few game-breaking bugs along with it. One good example was when the most recent update released, Halo CE's hit detection was completely screwed up. So screwed that the Halo CE playlist did not receive ranks when it was supposed to because 343 delayed them to work on fixing the game. Or how about the time when an MCC update released and completely broke Halo 2 Classic's hit detection, making it fairly and rather enjoyable for newcomers and much of the population? This only tells me that the framework and groundwork of the game was developed poorly and rushed to be on shelves by the holiday season. The piss poor support that 343 have given the MCC is absolutely disgusting to a long-time and returning Halo fan such as myself. Sometimes I cannot help but laugh at how blind and incomprehensive 343 remain as developers. If they wish for Halo 5 to truly excel, they need to step up their game involving community support and updates. That's it. Hopefully history won't repeat itself and 343 will fulfill expectations that have been made dealing with the next installment of the Halo franchise. Well guys, if you enjoyed the video and somewhat agree, go ahead and leave a like. If you completely disagree with what I said, go ahead and leave a dislike. Regardless of where you stand, go ahead and leave a comment on what you think about the support, if any, that 343 has given to the MCC. Lastly, subscribe to Web is Great if you wish to view more content or concerns dealing with the future of Halo and gaming in general. Peace.